Navratri means 9 nights. Now, many people think that it is a festival to do a special worship in the night, in 9 nights, but actually it is not like that. Ratri means night, or it also means death. It also means pap or the bad karma. It also means pain in our life, suffering. So, Navaratri means the 9 steps you must follow to get rid of the 9 types of suffering. So that is the actual technique here. We have to learn the science behind the Hindu festivals. Okay? So this mantra gives us this deep meaning. Have you ever thought about it? We just have to think. It is to increase Shakti, the power. The power is in 2 types. Two strength we see in the Vedic culture, as the mantra says, या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. Means goddess, we are worshipping her in the form of Shakti, in the form of power, strength. There are 2 kinds of power we have. One is physical and one is spiritual, or we call it emotional power or the inner power. Those 2 power can be increased. You can become so powerful just by using these 9 steps. Now these 9 steps can be applied in different forms. When we talk about dhyana, meditation, we have already taught you the 9-step meditation and how that 9-step meditation works. But also in the Ayurveda, there are the application of 9 herbs is given. So all these herbs, they have a special power of one of the goddess. There are 9 goddess and each herb contains power of one goddess. Let's learn about these one by one. First day of Navaratri, the mantra to please goddess we chant is the mantra of goddess Shailaputri, means the daughter of Himalaya. The first day we worship her in the physical form, in the energy form. She is there in all of us. In the physical form, her energy that resides in the harad, in the Ayurvedic herb, which is known as Haritaki or harad. For this, the mantra to energize it, to remember it, to reprogram your mind, to heal your disease, the mantra will be Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Matrarupend Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namah. Matrarupend means in the form of mother. So Haritaki is a herb known as the mother form. So there is a saying in Ayurveda that if you do not have mother in the house, then Haritaki or harad will do her duties like the mother. And sometimes mothers also get angry on you and they punish you, but Haritaki never does that. So that is a special quality. If you fry harad into castor oil, so you take 15 to 20 grams castor oil and you take 100 gram harad and you fry it in the oil. Then it will grow in size as well as the color will turn red. Then you take it and you make powder of it. And that powder, if you take 1 spoon, it will cure all the disease of stomach, all the disease. And most importantly, the most problematic disease we have is indigestion. For that, it is a miraculous remedy. And we know that most of the diseases, they originate from stomach only, from the digestive system only. So herb becomes a magical remedy in our life. So the first day of Navratri is to cure all the disease of stomach. The second day or second night, we actually worship Brahmacharini, goddess Brahmacharini, the celibate one. The mantra is Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Brahmarupena Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namah. Here we are worshipping goddess in the form of Brahma. Brahma also has different meaning. The most simplest one is that Brahma means the creator or the most knowledgeable one. So there is the power of Brahmacharini resides in the herb Brahmi. Brahmi, which is also known as Saraswati or Sharda or Manduk Parni. This herb contains the power of goddess Brahmacharini. If there is this Manduk Parni is a plant basically, and Brahmi is something else actually, but Manduk Parni is also known as Brahmi. Okay, so we are here talking about the Manduk Parni. Manduk means a frog. So the leaves of this plant looks like frog. That's why it has this name. So you can grow it in your garden, and every day if you take 3-4 leaves of it, you chew those leaves and then you drink water, then it will increase sattva gun, the sattva quality in your mind, as well as it will increase memory. It will increase your lifespan. It will help you reduce or nullify all the blood impurities in your system. It also helps in the stomach and urinary issues, in the UTI issues. So many great quality this one herb has, right? So this herb has the power because it contains the power of goddess Brahmacharini. So the second day is to understand and apply the qualities of this herb into our life. The third day we worship goddess Chandraghanta. The mantra is Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Chandraghanta Rupen Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namah. Here we are worshipping goddess Chandraghanta, or as the herb which contains the power of goddess Chandraghanta, that is Chandsur basically. The name is Chandsur, or we call it Chamsur also. So the Chandsur herb, you can search for it on Google, and this is like if you know dhania, so it's like that. I will only use the Sanskrit names of herbs, and you can Google it to find out the English names, because the English names, they do not actually explain the meaning of herb. So the better way is we adopt the quality to use Sanskrit names. We are learning Veda, we are learning Ayurveda. So we must be habitual with the Sanskrit names, right? So this Chandsur, we mix it in the vegetables. Okay, when you make vegetable soup and curry soup, in that you mix it, and it helps to reduce fatigue. Okay, as well as fatigue is related to brain, as well as it help you to improve the power, the strength, the health of your heart. Yes, all the disease of heart can be cured by this herb, as well as it gives special strength to your heart. You get that horsepower strength to your heart, as well as it helps you to get slim. Many people, they are worried about cholesterol, this and that, and this one herb can be the solution for all such issues. The fourth day we worship goddess Kushmanda. The mantra is या देवी सर्वभूतेषु कुष्माण्डरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. The herb is Kushmand or Kumhada, or we call it Petha. Petha, yes, this is also a sweet. So this is a fruit and we make sweet out of it. Okay, and those sweet, they were quite popular when I was a child. We used to love that sweet. Nowadays people are more busy with the fried and those kind of sweets. So much sweet is there, and petha was so healthy. This one sweet, if every day you take one or two pieces of it, it helps you to improve your blood quality. It reduce all the blood impurities. It also help you get a healthy digestive system, as well as it gives strength to your heart, and it help you to reduce the psychological or the mental problems. People with psychological issues like OCD, or there is this bipolar, such problems can be quite easily epilepsy. Okay, these problems, the neuro disease or psychological disease, can be reduced quite effectively by this sweet. Such a magical herb we have, and it is so cheap. Okay, it's not so expensive, you can find it quite cheap. Okay, so the power of goddess Kushmanda gives us this blessing, and it also improves the quality of sperm. Okay, so and egg also. So for male or female, it is quite helpful, quite a healthy herb. It gives you that strength, that power, that shakti. The fifth day we worship goddess Skanda Mata. So the mantra is या देवी सर्वभूतेषु स्कंदमात्ररूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. The fifth day, the power of goddess Skandamata reside in the herb Alsi. Now Alsi, it is a quite effective and magical herb. It helps you balance Vata, Pitta, Kapha. In Ayurveda, see, in allopathy, doctors say that this disease is because of that problem, this is because of that. There are so many causes of disease. But in Ayurveda, there is Vata, Pitta and Kapha. And Ayurveda specifically strictly follow this application that disbalance of Vata, Pitta or Kapha leads to health issues. So this Alsi balances three of them. So you can see a magical remedy I am giving you here, the magical remedy. Okay, so Alsi can be used to balance all the three causes of health problems. The magic of Skandamata. So we all must apply it in our daily life. Later on we will discuss more detailed application of them and the recipes, how we can actually use these herbs more effectively in the daily routine. The sixth day we worship goddess Amba or Katyayani. Goddess Katyayani, which is also known as Amba. The mantra is या देवी सर्वभूतेषु अम्बरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. The power of goddess Katyayani resides in the herb Amba, which is also known as Machika, Moya, Ambika, Ambalika. These are also the names this herb is quite popular with. So we must also know this. Now this herb helps us to cure the problems related to Kapha and Pitta. Okay, related to Kapha and Pitta, as well as it helps us reduce all the troubles related to your throat. So if you have any trouble, any problem related to your throat, this is the blessing for you. The seventh day we worship goddess Kalratri. The mantra is या देवी सर्वभूतेषु कालरात्रिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. The power of goddess Kalratri resides in the herb Nagdor. Nagdor is a herb which can remove the poison. Okay, the poison, if you have poison in your body, or if you are living in the toxic environment like India, especially the metro cities in India, there is so much pollution. The food is poisonous, the vegetables and herbs and the fruits, they use chemicals to grow them. So it is so poisonous environment here. The air and water are also poisonous. Noise pollution is too much here. So in those situations, the poison, our body from inside also start creating poison, which can lead to cancer and so many other diseases. So in that situation, you can use Nagdor to remove this poison from your body. Also, if some snake or other such creature bites you and you have poison in your system, then also you can use this herb. Now, this herb can also be used to cure the psychological and neuro diseases. Okay, so all types of poisons as well as the psychological and neurological disease can be cured by this special herb. The eighth day we worship goddess Mahagauri. The mantra is Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Gauri Rupen Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namah. Mahagauri or Tulsi. Yes, Tulsi is the herb in which the power of goddess Mahagauri resides. Tulsi is actually magical herb. Okay, Tulsi is a herb we use in our daily life. We drink green tea with Tulsi in India, and we also swallow some leaves of Tulsi every morning. Tulsi has many Ayurvedic or medicinal properties. The most important ones are it helps you improve your immunity. So when people were scared of corona, the wise ones were drinking or taking Tulsi in their diet, okay, to improve the immunity, as well as it helps you remove the poison out of your system. Yes, just like Nagdor, it is also a magical herb you can use to cure the poison if you have it in your system. Okay, Tulsi has so many applications. Further in the course, we will discuss about this. Okay, the ninth day, the final step, we worship goddess Siddhidatri or Narayani. The mantra is Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Siddhidatri Rupen Sanstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namah. The power of goddess Siddhidatri or Narayani resides in Shatavar. Shatavar. Especially the female disciples must have heard this word from me many times. I usually talk about Shatavar to them because for females, for Nari, for women, Shatavar is the biggest blessing of God. Yes, all kind of your problems, it improves the power of brain, it improves the power of sperm or egg. Okay, in general we call it virya, the power of virya, your inner strength, or the Annamaya Kosh. All of you must have attended that class where I talk about the 5 bodies, the 5 koshas in the system. So the Annamaya Kosh gets, your overall body gets strength from it if you take Shatava in daily life. It also helps to reduce Vata and Pitta. It also purifies your blood. It removes all the toxins from your blood. And it also gives strength to your heart. For females, it has magical application because all your problems related to menstrual cycle, either excessive bleeding is there or the duration between 2 cycles is not stable, or if there is too much pain. For all such problems, Shatavar is the magical remedy. If you take Shatavar It will help you create a balance in your cycle, and it will be so normal for you. You won't have any suffering related to menstrual cycles by the blessing of Goddess Narayani. So that is the special power of Shatavar. And some people, they have that really heavy voice, and if they want to reduce the effect of it, they want more feminine voice. You must take Shatavar in that situation also. For blood impurities, for skin disease, Shatavar can do magical work. Okay. So these are the 9 days of Navaratri, and it helps you to free yourself from the 9 types of suffering of life, the 9 steps, the 9 herbs. In meditation, we learned the 9 steps, here, the 9 herbs. See you in the next podcast. And if you have any question related to what we discussed today, feel free to comment, and bless you all.